Hi, my name is Megan Moran, and I am your student's college algebra class. This is a dual credit class with Harper, and I want to tell you a little bit about what's going on and things that you can do to help your student. So, start with let's just acknowledge this is tough, and it's tough for the kids, it's tough for the parents, and it's tough for me, but we are going to get through it. So, I want to start with a disclaimer. My disclaimer is that this is completely unedited, just like my live classes, so you're going to get to see the real me. I could record it and edit it and record it and edit it, but you're getting the real thing. So, starting with some positivity, these are my two beautiful daughters. Lennon Jane joined us in May during the pandemic. She is 4 months old, and her big sister, Franklin Grace, is 3.5 years old. They are the loves of my life. They wake me up every morning early, but I love them. I wouldn't change a thing, and I can't wait to go home and see them after school every day. I also have been looking forward to getting to know your students, so every day I ask them to complete a little get to know you daily check-in where I get to ask them how they're doing, or if they want to be able to put in there, today's not a great day, don't call on me, that they get to feel free to be comfortable with that. And so I just want to know how they're doing at home. And so we also ask them some fun questions, like, if you could, which would you change? Would you change your hair color, eye color, height, or month of birth? Which, believe it or not, 7.2% of my students would prefer to change the month that they were born in. I would vote for height, as I stand at only 5'2". This one was one of my favorite questions. I asked them beach or pool, and I opened the responses. I don't know why I did. It should have been multiple choice maybe, but bath. Bath was my favorite answer. I have been teaching in our district for 17 years. I was started as a pirate. I was also a cougar, and I have been a Saxon for the longest. I graduated from Elmhurst College with a degree in mathematics and education. I went to Northeastern Illinois University for my master's, and I am certified in ESL. I love a good cup of coffee. If I could pick a destination to vacation, it would definitely be to someplace where it's scenery and to be outdoors and to hike. It's kind of just my happy place. I have been a guest writer in 4 different publications, including this one. It's something that I really love to do, is to be a part of furthering education in our country and perhaps around the world as I'm... Oh, see? Completely unedited. I'm really sorry about that. That I just enjoy being a part of the education world, and I'm on Twitter, and I consult around the Midwest to help other teachers and other schools grow in their profession. I absolutely love being a teacher, and I love being a Saxon. So things about our class, we have 3 mathematical goals. We start with the skills, and that's just the ability to do the manipulations and the algebraic, using the algebraic symbols. We also have to have the understanding of what all that means and how we can represent it using graphs and tables and different notations. And finally, we have to be able to communicate using that vocabulary and to mathematically be able to justify what we are doing with that. So what should you know as a parent about the class? That this is a Harper College Math 103. So this class is the same class that is offered at Harper College called Math 103 College Algebra, which is a direct prerequisite for Math 134 Business Calculus. Okay, it is transferable. So at the end of the class, let me back up. The end of the class, students will be taking a Harper College final exam. If they are successful and they earn the credit for the Harper College class, it is transferable to most Illinois colleges and universities and many outside of Illinois as well. Students will earn a grade for Harper and for Schomburg's transcript, so they're going to get 2 different grades. Grades can be different depending on what we include at Schomburg High School and what Harper is requiring us to include in the grade, which does include their final exam. The class may be repetitive at times for some students while new to others. So I'm going to be very conscious of the fact that we'll have students that may be able to finish an assignment without much instruction from me, and others will need very detailed instruction because it's brand new to them. Practice is going to be given daily, and it's going to be given on Math Excel. This is an example of what Math Excel screenshot would look like. So they are given a problem, and they will have to fill in the answer, and they can use Math Keyboard to do so. If they get it wrong, then they're given some information about why they got it wrong, some feedback, and another chance to try. They get unlimited tries. So all of them can earn 100% on all of the assignments because they get unlimited tries. I will have them complete some of our in-class activities as an assignment. We will have occasionally some worksheets that they can submit on Schoology. I'm trying to not get too worksheet heavy and just keep more towards the Math Excel where it's organized and reviewable and they can refresh and get the feedback on it. And occasionally I may have them watch and take notes on a video lesson outside of class, and then we would expand on those topics in class. Assessments will be given digitally 2 to 4 times per unit, and we will have summative assessments. Math tutoring is available Monday through Thursday on Zoom from 1:15 to 2:15 or 2:45. I am the A-Day Algebra 2 person, so I'm the A-Day person for Algebra 2, and they can sign up like this. So they will go to the school website and click on the support center to get to Algebra 2 support. They click on virtual. If we get to the point of having in-person, then they can opt to sign up for in-person. And then they will click as to which time slot they'd like to sign up for, and it will send them the Zoom link once they've completed this. There is a running agenda that is on Schoology. It's a live agenda, so I will update it as needed, and then the students can view it immediately with the updates. So there's a link for that on Schoology for all students and parents to view. How can you support your students at home? Truthfully, asking them what they're learning about is a much deeper question than asking them, how's it going? So if you want to know if they're doing well, ask them to articulate exactly what they're learning about. If they can tell you that they're learning about functions and domain and range, then they have a better idea about what's going on in class than someone who just says, I don't know. Ask them if they need extra support, or maybe directly, what do you need support on? So give me the topic that you need help on, and then we can go ahead and find that support. Encourage them to reach out for me, to me if they need that extra help. And remind them that any distractions during their learning is going to make things a lot harder. There are certain things they can't control. They can't control if there's other siblings working at home. They can't control if mom and dad are working at home. They can't control the dog barking, but they can control their cell phone. So those are the things, they can put that away and be focused on their learning. I want you to know, parents, that you are welcome to reach out to me if there's something that you feel would be important for me to know that would help your student be most successful. I really cannot wait to see your kids in person. They are loved. They are missed so much. School building is not the same without them. So I wish you the best year possible, and please let me know if there is anything I can do to help you guys.